Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to take you along with me as I work on getting our house unpacked and getting settled into our new house. This is my office, and as you can see, there is a lot of stuff in here, a lot of boxes that need unloaded. This shelf was not here when we got here. My husband and oldest son put it up for me so that I could have a little bit more storage space in this room, and it was very helpful in getting all of my freeze-dried food that I brought with us put away. I like to have it in the shelf so that I can see it easily. I can know what I have up there rather than just having it sitting in boxes down in the basement. So for most of my morning on this day, I worked on getting this room unpacked, getting all these boxes unpacked and things put away where I thought was a good spot for them. I am sure I will be moving things around as I use my kitchen and go about our daily life here, but for now I'm just trying to put things away and remember where I put them so that there's not so much clutter around all over the place. So this is where I put all my freeze-dried food. The dog was of course laying right in the middle of floor while I was working. He has been very confused as to what's going on and why we are moved to a new house. But the kids still play with them and love him, and that helps to make him feel more comfortable. This is my desk, and I'm cleaning underneath there. Someone had already hidden some boots under there. But I was just getting it all cleaned out so I had space for my legs. On top of the desk was a huge mess. There was a lot of mail piled up that had been stacked for the few days that we had been here, things that we had brought with us whenever we moved out of the other house, and some decor, and so I decided to tackle that and get through everything on that top of my desk and get it organized and put away. Underneath the desk here are some drawers, and these drawers actually were in my kitchen at our last house, and I did not unpack them whenever we moved, and so in order to organize my desk I had to unpack the drawers that were underneath this desk here and get all of that stuff put away into new homes so that I would have more room for my office space. While I was working on my office, I was also listening to Sherry Hayes from momdelights.com. I like to watch her YouTube channel for some homeschool encouragement. She's really encouraging in keeping your homeschool Christ-centered and also keeping it simple, not overdoing it with too many fancy things that would make you be stressed out. I know that the homeschool year is going to be starting up soon, and I have a lot of work to do to get ready for that. I'm still re-evaluating what exactly we're going to be doing and how I'm going to plan and organize. So I was just listening to her to be encouraged and to help me get more excited for our next homeschool year as I start to think about how we're going to do things and plan for that and get ready. The box here that I'm sorting through was on our countertop in the kitchen. It was kind of a catch-all box, and it had a lot of the boys' things in it. I was sorting through it, throwing things away, and making piles, and then after I finished with this, I left the pile on the desk, and I told the boys, if there's anything you want out of that pile, you need to go get it, otherwise I'm going to throw it away. I have kind of gotten to that point of just tossing things in the trash if I don't know what to do with them and nobody seems to care about keeping them. I just put them in the trash can because I don't want a bunch of clutter just sitting around in drawers that I have to sort through, and if it's something that no one cares about, there's really no reason to be keeping it. For lunch on this day, I made some spaghetti with some broiled bread, I guess. We just buttered the top and put garlic salt on it and stuck it in the broiler. We actually got these rolls from the church. Someone had brought a box of food and to give away for free, and it was still left there when we left the church, and we were one of the last families to leave, so we went ahead and brought it home with us. It had some yummy pears, some apples, green peppers, these rolls, a cabbage, a whole big bag of romaine lettuce, and a few other things, I think. But it was nice to have those fresh fruits and vegetables, and I figured if no one else was going to take them, we would eat them and enjoy them, and they are almost all gone now. I also, with this spaghetti, cut up some of the lettuce, and we just had salad, plain old lettuce salad. Some of the kids had theirs with ranch. I put some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar on mine. We had gotten some flavored balsamic vinegar in Steamboat Springs last fall. We've got several flavors with strawberry, black cherry, pear, and apple, I believe. And I think, oh, and peach was the last one. So I set those out on the table just for everyone to have on their salad if they wanted to. It's very delicious. And then the next day I actually repurposed this salad I made a dressing out of the vinegar and the balsamic vinegar and the oil, and then I chopped up some pecans and I chopped up some apples and put those in with it, and everyone really enjoyed that.
No, I'm not gonna do the video camera. No.
After lunch, I had decided I was going to go take the kids to a park. Austin and Coulter were busy working on the girls' bunk beds, and I was getting really tired of unpacking boxes, so we took a break for about an hour and went over to a park that's close to our house. And the kids they had been there before, actually, when we came last time to work on the house before we actually moved here. So they were excited to go there. They had some really fun playground stuff, and it's in the trees, which is really nice. There's some good shade on it, so the slides don't get hot and the kids don't get overly hot when they're running and playing. And then after playing at the playground, we decided to go for a walk. They have some trails, some walking trails, and we just went for a little walk. They had a bridge and a canal that was empty pretty much. The kids walked down through the canal and looked around a little bit. But it was just a good break to get outside and take a break from packing and getting things unloaded. After our break at the park, when we got home, Austin and Coulter had gotten one of the beds done. Building things and putting things on the walls in this house has been very tricky. There seems to be no studs in the walls anywhere. We are having a really difficult time finding studs to drill into. This is an old house, and so the walls are the plaster with the wood slats over them, and then the drywall on top of that, and it's just really hard to find any stud in the wall anywhere. Austin has tried measuring out all of the typical measurements that they use for putting studs in the wall, and he's just having a really hard time finding them, but thankfully he's able to figure out how to get things securely onto the wall. We put a lot of anchors into the wall, and being able to get things secured so that they are safe for the kids to sleep in. By the end of the night, he had all of the beds built, and the girls were super excited. They were able to sleep on their new bunk beds that night. For the rest of the night, we just enjoyed hanging out together, cleaning up some messes, and then everyone enjoyed a good night's rest. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.